Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. And in some places, good night. You're here at the spot exactly where you're supposed to be when you're supposed to be there. This is Outside the Box. Time to relax your mind and let your conscience be free. You have arrived. Your destination. Your next stop. Ooh. So, good afternoon. Hey, what's going on? I'm your man, Mr. Paswell, and I got you. You gotta hear this. You gotta hear this. You gotta hear this. You gotta hear this. The First Amendment rights have been violated by all degrees, by ABC and our government. It's for real. It's really happening, and you are witnessing a little bit of prophecy unfolding right before your eyes. Now, the situation, Jimmy Kimmel, is a very simple situation. He is a gentleman who is a comedian, who is a host of a fabulous show which thousands, or maybe, millions of people watch. And so he made a comment about something that's very dicey. Most of the time, if you notice, most of the comedians, they always talk about something that's going on currently, some type of situation or circumstance. It could be a disaster of some sort, a murder of some sort, any criminal action that takes place. And by all rights, it's their right to make a comment about that. Sometimes it may be off color, and they also may be distasteful to some. But some ways, they make you want to think. It's kind of like living like we live here on this show, outside the box. Our common way of thinking, saying things backwards, or saying things forwards, or saying things in between, or sometimes not saying nothing at all. But what I want to do is I want to play that little segment and give my little rendition about exactly how I feel. And you know what? Maybe I might just uncover how you feel. Because sometimes people say things out here in public that other people kind of wish they would say, but maybe sometimes they're afraid to say. Here, we speak our mind. Here, we tell the truth. Hey, let's play it and find out.
And that breaking news here at 6 today, the future of the late night show, Jimmy Kimmel Live, is in jeopardy. Good evening once again, everyone. I'm Colleen Williams.
And I'm Michael Brownlee. ABC is preempting the show indefinitely because of comments he made by, or following, I should say, the assassination of Charlie Kirk.
NBC4's Conan Nolan joins us live from the newsroom. Conan, that announcement is sending shockwaves through Hollywood tonight.
It is, Colleen, and it deserves a little bit of a backstory.
All right.
Prior to the news conference on Tuesday that delineated the evidence against the assassin, the alleged assassin of Charlie Kirk, there was a narrative over the weekend that perhaps this man, Tyler Robinson, was actually a supporter of President Donald Trump. In fact, there were those who believed he was part of the ultra-right wing who considered Charlie Kirk to be too liberal, that he was too accommodating to political moderates and leftists. That turned out not to be the case. But
so
in between that wording on the internet and what happened on Tuesday with the announcement of the evidence, it appears that Jimmy Kimmel bought into what was being said online, and that led to the monologue that is in dispute on Monday night.
Here we go. Listen up.
The controversy stemmed from this joke during Monday night's monologue on the Jimmy Kimmel Live show taped on Hollywood Boulevard.
Here we go.
It regarded not slain political activist Charlie Kirk, but Tyler Robinson, the 22-year-old man accused in Kirk's murder.
We hit some new lows over the weekend with the MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them and doing everything they can to score political points from it. You can see how hard the president is taking this.
My condolences on the loss of your friend Charlie Kirk. May I ask, sir, personally, how are you holding up over the last day and a half, sir?
I think very good. And by the way, right there, you see all the trucks. They've just started construction of the new ballroom for the White House.
Yes.
Wow.
He's at the fourth stage of grief, construction.
Did you check that out?
Following the monologue, prosecutors in Utah County, Utah indicated that the killer was not a supporter of President Donald Trump, but rather of the political left, and viewed Charlie Kirk as an enemy of the trans and gay movements. Today, the Nexstar Media Corporation, which is in need of FCC approval for a $6.2 billion merger with the media company Tegna, issued a statement saying it strongly objected to Kimmel's comments and was going to replace the show with other programming in its ABC-affiliated markets. ABC Television announced it is suspending airing of the program indefinitely. FCC Chairman Brendan Carr on conservative commentator Benny Johnson's podcast threatened to take action against ABC for Kimmel suggesting that Kirk's killer was a Trump supporter.
And what appears to be an action by Jimmy Kimmel to play into that narrative that this was somehow a MAGA or Republican motivated person. If that's what happened here with his conduct, that is really, really sick.
Wow.
Meanwhile, President Donald Trump, who has long been a critic of Jimmy Kimmel's, responded from the United Kingdom, in part saying on his Truth social media, "Congratulations to ABC for finally having the courage to do what had to be done." The words of President Trump. I'm Conan Nolan, NBC4.
Black preachers from across the country.
Okay, there we go. Well, he made the comment, and we got a response from the president. And nobody really liked what he did or what he said, right? No, wrong. He was in full right to being able to say exactly what he felt and being able to share that information with us. And basically, it was something that people really actually thought about. Because you know what? These different things is very interesting. Now we have an opportunity. Oh, I'm so glad he didn't kill himself. But I hope he has the courage to share exactly how he felt. There seems to be a rash of killings going on. Week after week, someone is taking out their frustration with guns. Now, I am an advocate for guns. Matter of fact, there is a nonprofit that I'm associated with. And so now with that nonprofit, what we're doing is we're helping minorities and others learn about gun control and what to do and how to store them, and of course how to shoot weapons and everything like that. But that's not the point of why I'm here today. The point of why I'm here today is that First Amendment right, the freedom of speech, has been violated, has been pressed upon. Now, this is that on a satire for something that happened, a murder that happened. Now, imagine this, if you will, when it goes a step further. Because soon it will be what you say on the pulpit, what you say on the street corner, what's said in the barbershop. What do you tweet about? What is it that you Instagram or FaceTime about? Everything's being monitored. Everything is being situated by keywords. If I say something like bomb on the phone, or murder on the phone, or I shot, or I'm going to shoot on the phone. Even if I say that stuff on the internet, someone somewhere hears that. There are key words that are plugged into the system. And you know who checks them out? The government. Oh, yeah, ever since 9/11, that was something that they were trying to implement, and they did it in full scale. And it works great at sometimes. Some of the things that they had shut down and thwarted and cut loose and cut down before it could even materialize was great. But that was always an encroachment of somebody's information. There is no more privacy. We think there's privacy, but there's no privacy in the things that go on. This comment that was made was forthright, his right, in the reaction. The people have the power to control you, to control what you say. When it's time for you to relax your mind and free flow, it's the free flow of communication. I truly wish the young man who shot the other young man would have had an opportunity to let and release that without having to do it in a violent way. And even if he needed to do it in a violent way, we got the smash rooms now, where you can take baseball bats, clubs, machetes, I don't know, it's a little bit of everything. You can break bricks, rocks, walls, doors, tables, chairs, oh man, furniture, throw appliances. They have these places. Hey, damn it, they got golf. Then they got Top Golf. You can smack a bucket, man, get a bucket of golf balls. And I'm telling you, me and my brother, we used to go to play the game sports, and we would get golf balls. I miss him. He passed away back in 2019. God, I miss that boy. Anyhow, we would go to various places we knew about a lot. And we would take the bucket of balls. I would take a 3. He'd take a driver. Smack, smack, smack. And I tell you, by the time we get to 17, 18 balls, you done smacked. Whatever it is that's bothering you, whatever it is that's giving you drama, whatever it is that you're tormented by, disappears. Or at least you'll have a conscientious way of being able to correct that. Now, one more situation and circumstance I want to talk to about this, and we'll bring this to a close. Mental health is a serious thing. I think you need to say that again. Your mental health is a serious thing. You need to talk to someone that you trust. Share your emotions. Find positive outs. If you need to use force, I used to take a basketball. I used to ride in my car, have a basketball in the trunk. I pull up to the courts and everything, and nobody's there. I would play one-on-one by myself, full court. I would shoot free throw shots. I'm pretty good at free throw shots, man. I shot over 96% in free throws for the season and everything after taking over 100 shots. So I'm pretty good at shooting free throws. But anyhow, there are outs. You must use prayer. You must use meditation. It's very simple with the meditation. Everything's been always simple with me. You're going to know Mr. Paswell's going to talk about simple. Breathing. I'm going to give you a quick little example. Right hand, right knee. Left hand, left knee. Sitting up with your back straight, head even, no slouching. Shoulders nice and relaxed. Hands nice and relaxed. Arms nice and relaxed. Now you want to do the breathing. And it's very simple. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then you do it again. Now, the whole entire time that you're breathing and everything like that, and you're thinking about the situation that you're in, you have to see yourself out of the situation. You must see your mind out of that circumstance. What will I do if I was out of this? What would be my next action if I was out of this? If I did not have this roadblock in my way that I have to go around, sometimes you have to go around, sometimes you have to go over, sometimes you have to go under, and sometimes, damn it, you got to go right through. But you're not going through it alone. There's a power that's there to encompass exactly what you're going through and help you get to that other side. Now, all you can control is yourself. There's a circumstance, a situation that comes up with people, and you can't control them, nor can you control their opinion about you. They're going to have it. I don't have people that like me. They either love me or hate me. And I love them both. The haters make me greater. And those that love me keep me humble, keep me focused, and keep me accountable. And that's the same thing that I want from you. So be able to say what you want to say. Have no fear. It is your right and it is your opinion. But don't put anybody in danger. Don't excite a riot. And don't be so vile and violent about how you feel. If you don't like something, hey, say you don't like something. And we have the media to be able to contact. You want to say something to someone, or you want to put it out there where you know that someone will get that message, get it out there. Say it. But remember, a life is a terrible thing to waste. No, I think I'll say that one more time. A life is a terrible thing to waste. You've just spent some moments outside the box with your man, Mr. Paswell. You may have to play this again because I really want you to get this message. I need you to be better than you've ever been. Better than you ever could be. Be your very best. And when all's said and done, be confident and know that you did all that you could do. And as always, we are chosen. One love. Peace. I'm out. Cheetah.